Welcome to the playback. Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started. My name is Vicki. I am your chalk couture designer for this evening. And we are going to do the farmhouse. I got the farmhouse wood cutout and we're going to stain it with some brown acrylic paint and some water. And then we're going to chalk the barn on it. Let me get some paper towels here. I got a little bit of water in here already. We'll just put some paint in here. So what this does is it just waters down the acrylic paint, and then you'll put it on there and we'll wipe it off. And it'll leave a brown stain. And it's much easier to stain this way. It stains, we don't have that chemical. You can do it inside, you don't have to do it outside. If you need it darker than what it ends up coming out, you can just go back over it again or put some more paint, make it thicker. Let's see, you get that. I really need to put some light on our, and maybe, sorry, I thought I was prepared and I'm not. I forgot to plug my microphone in. Oops. There we go. Okay, turn this one on. Okay, so we are just staining this with some acrylic paint and some water. So I just some regular. I had put some distilled water in there. You can use tap water; doesn't matter. Wipe it off. This is what you're going to get. And we're going to stain both sides, even though we're only going to use one side. I love how the shows all the wood grains. It's just really pretty. Do the sides. As you're coming in, say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. So I'll get this done here, and then we're gonna hit it with the blow dryer because this is watered down paint and it's gonna be wet wood. So you can feel the moisture in it, but that's. And then we'll chalk the farm on it. Let me hit it with the blow dryer really quick. I thought you were going. I think we're good. My chair's scooted up here. So we're going to put our barn on. This is the barn. We're not going to do the words and all of this. We're just going to do this part here. These do come numbered, so it lets you know which one to go first. This is number 1. This is number 2. So we are going to put this down with the red paste. We are going to wax our board before we do anything like that. They'll always wax wood, no matter what. Back over there. Okay. And I always use, this is the wax I use. It's the Min Wax finishing paste. I bought this when I started it's been over a year, almost, it's going on about a year and a half. And you can see it's going to last a long time. Oops, you can get this at Lowe's or Home Depot, I believe. I got a little crazy with my wax there. And as it's going on, you can see the difference in the color where it's shiny, and then this is still dull over here because it doesn't have any wax on it yet. You just want to rub that a little bit over the top just to give it a little bit of a, and then when you do have it on, you can feel the difference. It's like really smooth, like it's been varnished smooth. And then over here where it's not rough, but you can feel the difference. Totally feel the difference. And I wax wood simply because I don't want any fibers from the wood to come up and attach to my transfer, and I don't want my transfer to stick and destroy the wood piece either. So it protects both of them. So I'm sorry, I forgot to turn my notifications off. Oops, that's it. You know what? I need to move this because it will stick to my paper towel. And this I'm just kind of having to guesstimate because I have the other one that goes over the top. That's why I keep looking over here, because I'm trying to debate how far up or down I need to go with this thing. I'm just going to bring it to the bottom there. I'm going to give it enough. Maybe not. Maybe I should just bring it right to the edge. Sorry. Just want to make sure I'm trying to get it as perfect as I can. There we go. I wanted to make sure that this was coming to the point here, and that there was going to be enough room, because there's like a little tin roof that goes over the top of this fence. Okay, I'm going to use red barn, of course. Want to make sure everything's down, and then we will just run this down our barn here. And I hope everybody's having a wonderful night. I had a good week. Okay, I'm going to scrape the excess off of here. And fingers crossed, I blow dry this really quick so I don't stick my finger in it. My fingers are all brown with the stain there. If you're coming in, say hey so I know that you're here. You always want to make sure that it's dry because this is a layer. You're going to put the other one over the top of this and you don't want it to pull up anything. So I may even wax over the top of this just to keep any of that happening. Because you can do that. You can wax in between. Just be careful. Don't rub too hard. You want to scrape it off of there. You just want to put a little thin coat of wax over the top of that. And it gives it kind of a shinier look too. There we go. This is what we have so far. So then we're going to do the other layer, which gives us the silo and then the white trim around the barn. Then this one you just kind of line it up. You'll see when you're doing it. Yep. Every time I think I have it down, my finger gets stuck to the, and it pulls it away. I'm like, kind of frustrating. There we go. Okay, well, it's not gonna be perfect because the wood piece itself is not cut perfect. I'm gonna try and make it perfect. I'm sorry. You guys are probably getting bored with this. Okay, tilt it that way. I am going to do the outside of the barn, the trim, white. I'm going to do the silo gray, the top of the tin roof gray, and then the white fence. I'm going to do white first because don't want to get, I'm afraid if I do the gray and I go to do the white, I might pull some of that gray into the white, and I would rather pull the white into the gray. And this is where you want to get really careful because it is inside the silo here, so you don't want to try to, you want to try not to get it into that area. What is going on here? Hold on. Hold up. Hold please. My transfer was trying to bunch up. And if that happens, then you can get bleeding, and you don't want that. And then this little thin strip right here is the side of the barn. So you gotta be very careful here too. That's why I have my I took a mini squeegee, one of these, and cut it in half. Okay, so I am going to lift this up on this side so it doesn't dry. Like I already have some that tried to dry, so we are going to lay that back down. Okay, I'm going to have to fix that. This up really quick so it's and then we're going to put on color is called grayish. It's a lighter gray. I didn't stir it up, so I need to stir this up. A little stiff. This is just distilled water. Let me get this nice. I want it to be like a cake batter consistency. If it's too thick, then it's going to dry quickly. A little more. So you just want it to kind of drizzle off like that. just going to wipe this all on here. Try not to get it into that white area. Every time I go to touch the board, it kind of moves on me. Okay. Got a little crazy there. So I am going to dry this really quick first. And I'm sorry if this is really loud in the microphone. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, but get it right there, right here. It didn't want to go through the silk screen because it kind of dried. So when I pulled the silk screen up, it left the chalk in the silk screen and not on the project. So I'm going to clean this up really quick, show you how quick and easy it is to clean this up. And I don't have my, hold on, let me take this off for a second. Have my board eraser. Now, when I'm done tonight, I will rinse these off really well on the sink. But this is just a quick and easy way to clean it up really quick because I need to put it back on there and fix that area. I want to make sure that it's dry. And then just kind of line it back up. Ugh. My finger got caught on it and pulled it right up. Now, hold that down. much better. There we go. So there we go. I have the cutouts for the truck too. So I am going to do the truck, and then we're going to do like a farm scene next week. I will try to do that, and then we will come up with something to do with that. So anyway, this was my woodcut. I did this on a cutout I got off of Esty, and we stained it with some brown acrylic paint and water, and then we did the farmhouse transfer over the top of it. There we go. And like I said, next week I'm going to do the truck. I will probably stain it too. You stain it, it looks a lot better, so it's not so bright wood colored. Hi Melissa, thank you. So anyways, that was my live for tonight. If you missed it, you can go back and watch the replay when I'm off of here. And that in there. Anyway, I hope you have a good night. Thank you for coming on, Melissa. Have a great night. Got my stuff going there. Oops. Bye. Are you? Yes, I'm going to ChalkCon. Yes, I've already registered and I got my hotel. I just need to I need to get my flight booked. I'm going to do that this weekend. But yes, I will be there. Are you going to be there? That's cool. Melissa, where are you from? Oh, great, Tammy. Where are you from? Dallas, Texas. Haven't been there. Oh, you're in Florida, so that's really close to home. I'm clear on the other side of the United States. I'm in Oregon. I've been to Houston and I've been to Austin, but I have never been to Dallas. Oh, it was in Dallas, Texas last year. So, did you go last year? I've never been to Florida, so I'm looking forward to that. Cool. This will be my first year. I didn't go last year because I started in January, and then we'll be there. We'll be newbies to ChalkCon anyway. I've been with Chalkator for about a year and a half, but last year I didn't think that it was. Really couldn't afford it, and I didn't think it was possible. I just started, and I really wasn't doing much with my business, but I made sure I saved up the money, and I registered the day that it came register time. And I look forward to maybe I'll see you guys there. And I hope you guys have a great night. I gotta go and clean this up and then do some other stuff and then go to bed. Thank you. Have a good night. God bless. Bye.